Hello and welcome to this presentation of the Odoo Clover Sync app that we have developed to integrate the Odoo platform with Clover's Flex terminals. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about what Odoo is, give you a bit of background of who we are, and show you a demo of the product. So I'm going to start off with the software. Odoo is an all-in-one business application suite. It has a number of applications, including point of sale and invoicing, the two apps that we integrate with the Clover Flex terminal. Applications also include accounting, sales, inventory management. In this video, we're going to cover the integration, as I said, between point of sale application of Odoo and the invoicing application of Odoo. Odoo has been around since February, and since 2005. It was developed, and the company was formed and founded by Fabien Pankers in 2000 in Belgium. Right now, they have 11 offices across the world and over 1,100 employees. Odoo has grown significantly in the last few years. Right now, they have a total of over 6 million active users in over 175 countries. There are a number of apps developed by Odoo as part of the Odoo enterprise, and there are thousands of apps available on the Odoo App Store. There are partners, over 2,500 partners, including ourselves, across the world. We are Syncoria. We are a software company located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We've been developing software solutions for small to medium businesses for the last 17 years. We're one of the leading developers of Odoo integrations with other platforms in North America. So I want to show a few parts of the application. So I'm going to start off with the login screen. So this is the login screen. Each merchant will have their own customized login page, and through which they can log into the Odoo dashboard. So Odoo dashboard is the place where you can hop from one app to another very easily. The first app that I'm going to show you is Point of Sale, but before that, I want to show you a little bit about how Odoo integrates with the Clover Flex terminal. So for that, I'm going to go to payment methods, and we've set up a Clover payment method, which actually integrates with a terminal. The information that we use to identify the merchant and the right terminals are given here. So as you can see, the application ID, the merchant ID, the authorization code that we get from to make REST API calls. It's all given here in the access token. The devices can be fetched for the merchant that are all the devices the merchant has can be pulled by clicking on this button, and then once you have the device, which we have here, you can pair with it. This is the Clover server URL that the Odoo is going to make requests to. This is the webhook URL where the responses will be received, and also from where the API responses will go, API requests will go. So, and then we have a little bit of a log showing the last few transactions of creating of this particular settings. So if any settings change, it'll be logged over here. So now I'm going to show you a bit of the software. So I'm going to start off with the point of sale software. So point of sale is you go in, you resume the session of your point of sale application, and it's a browser-based application. It also has a mobile app that you can use. As you can see on the top left, this is part of our integration. You can see that the device is properly synced and it shows a green icon. But if it's not, you can restart the point of sale. You can try restarting the the terminal, but you should, and it's going to tell you if there's any connectivity issues, and you can take a look at those. But right now it's perfectly connected, and you can add products to your cart like any other point of sale system. You can search for products, you can add products, and you can go to the payment, and you can choose any of the payment methods, including Clover. We're going to demonstrate the actual transactions in the second part of the video. This part is dedicated to the configurations and the information we deal with on the Odoo side. So once you complete a transaction, it creates a payment record. You can also do refund. So if you go to the orders that are listed here, you can click on return and then choose how many quantities you're about to return. And let me clear out the cart. That was why it wasn't. So apply here, and then you see that a negative value cart item gets added, and then you can proceed to the payment, which we will of course show how refunds and purchase transactions take place in this application. So point of sale, once the payment is done, every transaction is recorded in the back end. So here we have all the list of all the orders. If you go into any one of the orders, you can see what the order was for. And you can also see the payment information. So if you click on the payment, you see all the information about the payment. So this is a refund, so it doesn't save the credit card again. It corresponds to an initial purchase transaction, so if I take a look at one of the purchase transactions, it'll give you a better picture. So I'm just going to take a look at this. Yeah, this is also Clover. So if it's a purchase transaction, we keep a few data, like whether it was successful, the result, the payment ID, which we get from the API call, the order ID on the Odoo on the Clover side. So of course there is an order ID on Odoo side as well, and then we have tender ID, the Clover amount, the external payment ID, created time, so and all the information that you currently see on screen. So this information is kept in the database. If you notice, we only keep the token and the last 4 digits and the expiry date of the card to refer back to it. We keep this information for 2 reasons. Number one is it allows the merchant to validate transactions. If there's any confusion, they can always go back to Clover or take a look at the records on Odoo. The second reason is to do a refund. So we need to save the token, the proper cards to make the necessary API request to refund the card that was used to do the initial purchase. So these are the 2 main reasons we store the card. We can also see what type of card it was, and this is pretty much all we store about the transactions. We don't store customer information related to a transaction. Only the transaction details. The customer information, of course, we save as part of the point of sale records or transaction records, but that is on the Odoo side of things. So this is one integration that we have done. We've also done another integration, developed another integration for the invoicing app. The invoicing is a core application of Odoo, and apps like sales, which is a B2B sales, and there are other apps like subscription and field services that use the invoicing app to generate invoices and register payments. So if you go to the invoicing app, you can see that this particular one was paid, and you can see this is the invoice lines, and it wasn't, this one particular one was not, it was actually refunded. So you can go to the refund and you can see how it was refunded. Again, the information that we store for any transaction be it point of sale or invoicing, we save the same information for both types. So I can show you, I'm going to show you the flow, how this works. So invoices, if I create a new invoice, and if I say for monitor stand, and if I confirm, I can register a payment or take a payment from using the Clover device. So if I choose Clover, I get this this button to send a request, send an API request to the right terminal. These things we're going to cover in the second part of the video. And so if you take a look at payments, so all payments, all customer payments, all payments get prepayments done through invoicing are actually gathered here. So you can go to this one is a reversal or a refund, you can tell, and this one is a transaction that didn't go through. So this one is a transaction that went through, and as you can see, that the information that I showed you earlier, you can see all those information, the same set of information here. So as you can see on screen, this is the basic information that is needed for validation, as well as payment reversals or refunds. This concludes the first part of the demo. The next part will show you the actual transaction or interaction between the Odoo application and the point of sale and the Clover Flex terminals. Thank you.
Let us start. So this is test number 1. First we select a product of $52. We go to payment, then we click on Clover Cloud, and this will send request to the Clover device.
Okay, I will using the
Discover or Visa. Yeah.
This credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tap.
Click on.
Okay. Process and no receipt.
Yeah. So on the pause we have the payment successful. We'll validate this order and close this point of sale. And if we go to payments, we can see the details of the payment here. Now we'll start test 2. First let us select a product here of $52.
That's for the refund.
Yeah, so for refund we'll go to orders and we'll select the order number previously, so this order number 42, and we'll click a return order. Then we add the quantity here. We go to orders and we select the return order here, add the quantity, and you see the negative value over here, and we click on payment and send this request to the Clover device.
Yeah, it say $52 refund with no receipt.
Yeah, so it's showing payment successful here. We'll validate and close this session. And if we go to payments, we can see the payment details here. We have the $52 negative value, and we also have the refund response here. Now we'll move to test 3.
Test number 3.
Yeah, and we'll test with indirect card. So first we select with product we go to payment, we select Clover Cloud and send a request to the Clover device.
Okay, so for this set, I will using this interrupt card. We'll insert that. Enter the pin. Right, success. No receipt.
Yeah, so we have the payment successful on our side. And now if we validate this, click on new order and close this session. And if we go to payments, we can see the payment here, like we have a pay of $52 here. Now we'll make a refund, so we'll move to test 4.
Yeah, step number 4.
First we go to orders and select our last order, then order number 44. Click on return order, add the quantity here and go to payment, and we select Clover Cloud and send a request to the Clover device.
Okay. 52 refund. No receipt.
Yeah, so the payment successful is here. Let us validate this order. Go to new order. We close this pause. And if we go to payments, we'll see a new payment of minus $52 here.
Yep, the order 31.
Yeah, so now we'll go to test number
Step number 7.
Basically this is a void payment. So first we'll make a payment. So let us select a product here. We select and request to the device.
Okay, for this set, I will tap the credit card. Okay, success. No receipt.
Yeah, so on the pause we have payment successful. Now we'll void this request. If we click on reverse, it will void the payment.
Okay, success. No receipt.
Yeah, so here we have the payment reverse. So we'll start with Odoo invoice test number 1. So first we go to invoice. We'll create a new invoice here. Select customer and we add a product here, and we give the amount of $52 and also remove the taxes and save it, and go to confirm and register our payment. We select Clover here and we send a request to the Clover device of amount $52.
Okay, so for this test, I will use in the Visa credit card. Tap on the top.
Yes, so
Right, that's it. No receipt.
yes, so we have the on the Odoo side we have the payment already completed, and we also see the details that payment has been done on today, and there is the amount. Now we'll also create a credit note. we give a reason like wrong size. We add a journal and we reverse this. We confirm this credit note. Now we'll register payment and we'll select Clover, and we'll as you can see, we also have the Clover last order and the Clover payment ID here, and we'll send this request to the Clover device for refund.
Yeah, $52 refund. No receipt.
And on the Odoo side, we see that the credit note has been paid. We also have the details here, and if we also go to payments, and we can see that two payments has been done. One is $52, that's electronic, and another is $52 outbound electronic. So if we go inside this, we can see the details here, the payment ID and order ID and other information are inside here. Now we'll do test number 3 for invoice. So let us duplicate this invoice, confirm this invoice, and we'll register a payment. So we select Clover and we send a request to the Clover device.
Okay, for the test number 3, I will using this Interact debit card. So we'll insert that. Enter the PIN.
Yeah.
Right, success. No receipt.
So we have the information, payment information here, and so now we'll add a credit note. This is for test number 4. So basically we are doing the refund with Interact, and we give a reason here, wrong item, and we select a journal and we click on reverse, confirm this credit note, then we'll register payment. We select Clover and we'll send the amount of $52 reversal to the Clover device for refund.
Right, $52 for refund. No receipt.
Yeah. So on the Odoo side, we see that this has been paid and also our invoice has been posted.